Hello, welcome to Universe Mode episode 294, week 83. This is ECW, and I kind of feel bad for leaving this recording right up until the end of my recording session that I've been through because I'm kind of going to be exhausted through it. But it's nice, I suppose. I guess. Iron Brew! Whoa, nice lag.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois.
But then again, I could be in a bit of a good mood for this. Jesus Christ! The amount of money we're spending on Kalisto! I could be in a pretty good mood though, so, you know, might be actually an enjoyable episode of Universe for the first time in... Nah, I'm joking. It's never enjoyable. Anyway, Kalisto, who picked up the win over Ken Shamrock last week, has been challenged by Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero says, gotta get his match out of the way. Busy times for the ECW champion as he heads into this Sunday. Idiot. And he gets ready to go one-on-one with Kalisto tonight to open up ECW. Of course, Eddie Guerrero ducked out of his challenge from Sheamus last week and then attacked Seth Rollins at the end of the match. At the end of his match. He said that he did it because Seth Rollins going around wearing that fake ECW championship is just wrong, and he needed to teach him a message. I swear, Eddie Guerrero is living in like the alternate universe of what is actually going on. Because in reality, Seth Rollins is the ECW champion. Eddie Guerrero is not the ECW champion. In Eddie Guerrero's alternate universe, Eddie Guerrero is the ECW champion, and Seth Rollins is pretending to be ECW champion. I swear, Eddie Guerrero has just gone insane at this point. But we do know this Sunday there'll be no more talking about Eddie Guerrero and Seth Rollins and how they're going to have one more match, because whatever happens this Sunday happens. If Guerrero wins, he walks out ECW champion, and Rollins doesn't get a shot at the title until after Guerrero has lost it. If Rollins retains, Guerrero doesn't get a shot at the title until after Rollins has lost it, and of course will have to give up that ECW championship that he has around his waist. So it is all to play for this Sunday. Both men need their wins tonight, and Rollins' match is just a little bit tougher. So let's quickly run through this. What have we got? There is Leo Kruger against Sanada. After this is the only match. That's the only match not involving champions and contenders, because they were really going at it in their match last week to determine the number one contender for the ECW Television Championship. So they get a one-on-one match. Then we have a tag team match involving the 1%ers against Sheamus and the number one contender for the ECW Television Championship, Jimmy Jacobs. That should be an interesting one. Then we're going to watch Trent go one-on-one with Cesaro, that's the one. And for our main event, we are going to get a match that was supposed to happen 2 weeks ago, but of course couldn't happen. We're going to get in our main event tonight. We are going to see Michael Bennett go one-on-one with Seth Rollins, but there's needn't to be worried as it is a non-title match. Michael Bennett has said that he does not wish to cash in the contract tonight. He said he will now save it for a later date. So it's going to be a non-title match between those two for our main event just before SummerSlam. That is going to be something huge between those two, and I immensely cannot wait for it. But right now, Kalisto and Eddie Guerrero having their battle. Duck under by Eddie. Uh-oh, he's caught Kalisto. Sending a message to Rollins, telling him to be ready this Sunday, because out of nowhere Eddie Guerrero can just snap out a signature move. Three amigos. That is almost the end, because we know there's just one bit left to go. Eddie Guerrero. Here he goes. Frog splash to Kalisto. Here's the replay. Guerrero hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Eddie Guerrero picks up the win over Kalisto. Shame for Kalisto, he could have done with a better opponent tonight, but Eddie Guerrero, being Eddie Guerrero, wants to get out of here as quickly as possible, so he doesn't have to spend as much time around the roster, which he's vilified by. Rightly vilified by, for being an idiot. No offense to him or anything, but he kind of is. That's not Eddie Guerrero-ish. But he's completely changed his character since Backlash, and I don't know what's happened to Eddie. It's weird seeing Eddie change, and maybe after SummerSlam maybe we can get the old Eddie back, but that relies on Seth Rollins being able to beat him, which of course I'm hoping to happen. Not just because I support Rollins, but Guerrero needs to kind of be taken into a psychiatric asylum for some time, sat down with his arms taped and forced to watch Justin Bieber Baby for a while, and then maybe that can calm him down. Anyway, let's head into our next contest as we get set to see Sonata take on Leo Kruger.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cape Town, South Africa, Leo Kruger.
Here we go. Kruger coming down to the ring. Was he one of the final? Was he the final two, or was it Sonata? I can't remember. I think it was Leo Kruger. But anyway, these two men, I think, are gonna have the very interesting. It's gonna be like a sleeper match. You know, we're not gonna be able to remember it with all the other matches going on, but it will be, in my eyes, a match that we're looking at as underrated. But it's gonna be a very good match between these two tremendous competitors.
Approaching the ring from Japan,
Sanada is making his way down to the ring. He's getting ready for this contest. I'm still looking forward to this match between these two. I mean, you know, with everything going on regarding the champions and challenges, it's nice to be able, to be able to sit back and relax for a moment. And with this, I think we can. Well, this match, I think I would like to say we can, but I think it's going to be just as good as the other matches we're about to see. But anyway, let's see what happens when these two men collide right now. Here we go. Of course, Kruger undefeated in one-on-one action, technically. I mean, you know, he's lost in tags and he's lost in a fatal four-way, but when it comes to one-on-one, when it's just one man stuck against Kruger, there really is no stopping him. As we can see right now, Sonata in trouble off the bat, getting an atomic drop for his trouble. Oh, God! Kruger just attacking away at the leg. Smart tactic as he hits a very nice snapping neck breaker. Sonata trying to push him away off the bat. Another atomic drop, and again. That's sort of that really interesting twisting neck break, almost like a mini Hangman's face buster. Oh! Suplex, picks him up as a suplex, sort of turns into a neck breaker midway around the moveset of Leo Kruger. Extremely versatile. Sonata ducks under and hits a German suplex. Kick to the leg. No, Leo Kruger though, it's gonna take a lot more to try and get him off his game. He is a very, insane in the way in which he goes about things. He's very out there, nightmarish almost. Sonata back crashes into the turnbuckle, bounces back, gets a pretty painful suplex for his trouble. Still being able to fight back though against Kruger. Side headlock, but Kruger's not stopping him there. Back suplex. Leaping knee. God, Sonata not getting it easy right now. In the turnbuckle he goes. And now, oh no, Sonata reverses his way out. Kick for there. Oh, Leo Kruger. Russian leg sweep reversal. Look at that, he's feeling very confident right now. I mean, he is a bit in control, but you don't want to be too confident against Sonata. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, nicely done by Sonata, trying to get himself back in this match. Of course, while we got all the contenders decided, we never know. This could determine who takes on Cesaro or Jimmy Jacobs come episode 300. It's really difficult to say. Of course, we've already got one contender decided, that being in Triple H, as we saw this past Monday on Raw, this Tuesday even on Raw, because of my stupid internet. Uh-oh, Kruger has Sonata up on the top rope. What is he looking for here? Power slam off the top rope, catching Sonata badly there. Sonata in a lot of trouble. Leo Kruger doing well. Uh-oh, Kruger, sit out spinebuster into a pin on Sonata. No, it's a kick out at 2. Front face lock now. Kruger throws him away. Oh, went for a running knee there, but Sonata looked like he got out of the way just in time. Oh, might not go out. Face buster there, Sonata down. Kruger in the corner. Uh-oh. This isn't going to be good. Looking for it. The slice onto Sonata. I think that is all. Kruger with a 1. 2, and 3. Leo Kruger wins the match very comfortably there. Nicely done by him. And that is an easy win for him.
Here is your winner, Leo
Kruger with the win there. Not even though somewhat slightly surprising because well, in a way, because I expected Sonata to put up a better fight, but he just struggled. Anyway, it is time to move on to our next contest. It is time to see the champions in action, and we'll see what happens when one challenger takes them on. We got the 1%ers taking on Sheamus and Jimmy Jacobs next.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the ECW World Tag Team Champions, EC3, and the Funkasaurus, Brodus Clay.
Alright, the 1%ers come into the ring. They're getting ready for their contest. That is I cannot English. Let us see what's going to happen when they take on Sheamus and Jimmy Jacobs. Two very tough challenges here for them in this tag team match, but they haven't worked together. They haven't teamed together once. The 1%ers have for many days, and they have been very successful tag team champions.
And their opponents first, from Grand Rapids, Michigan,
Jimmy Jacobs last week won a Fatal 4-Way Battle Royal to become the number one contender for Cesaro's ECW World Television Championship. A huge task there, and Sonata seemed to show Jimmy Jacobs seemed to show that he was struggling in it. Jacobs said that yeah, he is ready to fight. He wants that title back from Cesaro, but yeah, he's not himself. He's still got the ring rust, he's still struggling, but that doesn't mean that he's going to go easy against Cesaro. Cesaro has just tormented Jimmy Jacobs' life for the past 3 months. He doesn't care if he's not at 100%. He wants to ruin him come SummerSlam.
And his tag team partner, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Sheamus last week, he had like a very good match with Michael Bennett. He did come out the loser, but it was still a very entertaining match nonetheless. And well, for that he gets to be in a tag team match against the ECW Tag Team Champions. It's been a while since we've seen Sheamus in any sort of tag team altercation, in a way, you know, involved with any tag team, because Europe's Finest was the last time we saw that. That was a year ago almost, so interesting to see Sheamus doing stuff again, in a way. That sounds stupid. So it's going to be Brodus to start things off against Jimmy Jacobs. And right off the bat, Jacobs running into trouble. Uh-oh. Jacobs not getting it easy off the bat. Brodus Clay giving him... Oh, wow, he went for a shoulder tackle there, and Jacobs was able to shrug it off. And that may have just angered Brodus Clay a little bit more. Clattering strike shit to the back. Jacobs trying to stand through it all, but it's just too much. He falls down. Elbow to the back. Oh, Jimmy Jacobs just decimated right off the start, but he's able to reverse his way out quickly. Shoulder tackle does not connect. Completely misses the target in the turnbuckle. Tag made. Hops over the ropes. EC3. Double shoulder tackle. EC3 now the legal man, and Jimmy Jacobs is just not getting it easy off the start. Fighting back though. Eye rake and a big boot. Jacobs can actually do with making the tag into Sheamus right now. He's trying to protect the corner. Oh my god, he's taking the attack to Sheamus. Over the top. Sunset flip power bomb. EC3 takes it to the top rope. Cross body down. Of course, this is not just a test for Jimmy Jacobs ahead of Cesaro. It's a test for the 1%ers ahead of their match against Michaels and Trent Beretta this Sunday for the tag team titles. I have no clue. Alright, whatever floats your boat. Oh, running knee lift by EC3. He is taking no prisoners right now. He's got Sheamus already. 1%er. Is he going to try and end Sheamus? Is Sheamus done for? Jacobs, I think, though, is going to be able to break up the pin in time. Yes, he is. He breaks it up at 1. So any chance of there being an end to this match was stopped. I don't even know if Sheamus is going to kick out, though. Oh, God. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker in response by Sheamus. Of course, the 1% is undefeated in tag team action, so they've still got a huge advantage going for them. And EC3 has tripped over and tagged in Brodus Clay. Sheamus goes down. Jimmy Jacobs goes down. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Exploder suplex. Just like that. And EC3, for some reason, stopping. Uh-oh, he's shaking. He's feeling it. Looking for the huge Broda splash, and he gets it. Pin on Sheamus. That's an end of the match. Sheamus does get pinned. Jimmy Jacobs doesn't get pinned, but the 1%ers are victorious. Very easy win for them.
Here are your winners, EC3 and the Funkasaurus, Brodus Clay.
Here we have it. They get the win. The 1%ers getting the win. And they are looking very dominant right now as they get ready for this Sunday. Jimmy Jacobs didn't have it that good in this match. He barely had any offense. Does that spell trouble for him against Cesaro? Well, it didn't spell trouble for the 1%ers. An easy win there, and they look ever so dominant, getting set for their tag team match this Sunday. We'll see what happens. Coming up next, we'll see if their contenders, well, one half of their contenders, can keep the same luck going. We are going to see Trent Beretta go one-on-one with Cesaro. Oh boy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mount Sinai, New York,
Trent Beretta making his way down to the ring. Oh god, this team had a very annoyingly stupid long tag team match against the Core last week, which took annoyingly stupid amounts of time and should have been over ages ago. They got the win, but they also look like they're suffering heading into this Sunday because it took them so long. For Cesaro, well, he wasn't seen last week, and he wasn't seen on Velocity because there hasn't been one in 2 weeks. Oops.
232 pounds, the ECW World Television Champion, Antonio Cesaro.
Well, there's something we can determine about Cesaro. I believe SummerSlam will be his, well, as there's going to be Velocity, I think it's his 12th defense. If it is a 12th defense, then I think he is the highest defending champion, because I believe the closest one would be the Shield, and, well, he's beat them. In that case, he's the longest, he's defended the title more than any other singles champion has. So, yeah, things are looking dominant for Cesaro right now, and with Jimmy Jacobs just getting a loss, what does this mean if Cesaro can decimate Trent tonight and get an easy win? Jacobs might be in a lot of trouble. Here we go, we're underway, and right off the bat, Trent not looking good. Oh, but he's able to reverse the big boot. Throw him away. Oh, and he's already caught. Michinoku driver. Trent is not going to get this one easy. Cesaro just incomplete. Just so, what's the one I got? Powerful. Yeah, okay. He lost one match and he lost it by DQ. Like, how? He's responsible for Seth Rollins' current state and why he's not 100%. He's responsible for the injury Jimmy Jacobs sustained. He's responsible for, well, I'd say, well, we haven't seen Magnus, but he just comes and goes. He's responsible for the injury of Wade Barrett, who we still haven't seen. And that's been almost 4 months. God, he's just got such a rap sheet, but he can get away with it because he's such a powerful superstar. Deadlift gut wrench suplex just like that to Trent, like he's made of nothing. This has just been easy. Easy is the word Cesaro would use. Pitiful. Neutralizer. As much as I don't like Cesaro, he just demolishes the competition. 1, 2, we're over already. Jesus. How How are you so powerful? Jimmy Jacobs, what are you going to do to try and combat this? Like, honestly, why am I looking at CM Punk?
Hey, come on.
I'm pretty sure you're an actor. Some indie talent again.
Oh, I sure hope
Okay, we'll just forget that. Team Baldy's over there. But Cesaro just demolished Trent. There's no other way of saying it. Absolutely just destroyed Trent. And, well, yeah, watch out, Trent Michaels, because you've got trouble. The 1%'s just got to win. Cesaro just got a dominant win. Jimmy Jacobs is in trouble. The contenders are not looking good right now. The only one with a win has been Eddie Guerrero, and he wasn't even in a match. But can all the champions head in with great success? We'll find out next when Michael Bennett goes one-on-one with Seth Rollins.
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Michael Burnett.
Michael Bennett coming down to the ring. I am so pumped for this match. This was, of course, the match that was supposed to happen 2 weeks ago. Bennett was going to cash in his contract and just go for it. Seth Rollins was not medically cleared to compete. And because of that, Michael Bennett shifted his attention towards believing Eddie Guerrero was the one who should win the title this Sunday, because he believes that Seth Rollins was doing a disservice by not being here to defend his championship against a challenger. But now we've got the match. It may be non-title, but Michael Bennett's got his match. Oh my god, I am so ready for this.
Approaching the ring from Iowa, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins and Michael Bennett are going to go at it. Oh, this is going to be an interesting match. Rollins returned 2 weeks ago. He defeated Brodus Clay. Last week defeated Biggie Langston. And tonight goes one-on-one with Michael Bennett. He's really going all out when it comes to proving that a champion is needing to fight to retain their title this Sunday. Rollins is going through some tough opposition just to be prepared to go for that, to try and retain this title this Sunday. Rollins says it's the final time, the final match, the one to end it all. Rollins is fighting not for revenge, not to be the best. He's fighting for the will of the fans. He doesn't want them to be almost enslaved by Eddie Guerrero and his propaganda about how he's the best and how he's been ECW champion for so long. Rollins has fought for this. Rollins is doing it for them. Rollins is fighting for an ECW that is free and is the people's ECW. Of course, Rollins, when asked about his attack, how he feels after the attack from Eddie Guerrero last week, stated that he feels fine after it. He's recovered from it, but he said he's not surprised by what Eddie Guerrero did. Of course, Eddie Guerrero tries to sneak up from behind and attack you. That's how Eddie Guerrero works. It's how he's always worked. It's how he's worked since he's lost the championship. And I know what he's doing right now. He's sending a message. This is almost like anything you can do, I can do better. Rollins with the three amigos of his own onto Michael Bennett. Rollins once again, top rope, crossbody down on a Bennett. When Rollins and Guerrero meet this Sunday to determine the true ECW champion, it is going to be one hell of a match. I cannot wait to see the winner walk out of that, because we know whoever wins that match has deserved every right to be called ECW champion, even if it is Eddie Guerrero. He has fought and beaten Rollins, and he deserves to be that champion. Nice Northern Light suplex by Rollins. Tried to go for a pin there, but only he only gets a 1 from it. Rollins, though, reversing his way out there. Jawbreaker. And he's going to hightail it up to the top rope again. Cross button now. Alright, some sort of pinged force field on Michael Bennett there. Michael Bennett, when asked about his contract, about his Money in the Bank, of course, which he can cash in any time up until the next Money in the Bank pay-per-view, he simply stated, "I'm just biding my time. I'm waiting it out. And when Michael Bennett is ready, he will cash in. It won't." He did say, though, that it won't be at SummerSlam.
What's he gonna do here?
And that's all he's stating. He said it won't be at SummerSlam, but it will be one day. Of course it would. But anyway, speaking of contracts, because as we know, those contracts that were won at episode 200 that were valid until the end of the year, well, at the end of SummerSlam, there will be none of them left, because of course Luke Harper cashed in his first back the night after Money in the Bank, and then Ultimo Dragon and Shawn Michaels and Trent have both cashed in their contract for this pay-per-view, meaning we've still got 3 Money in the Banks left. Of course, those world title shots at any time from Dean Ambrose, Brock Lesnar and Michael Bennett. All looking good right there. This is also sort of in a way a warning to he's going to do it. Yeah, he's going for it again. I think this is just a 3 Amigos of Rollins' own now. Rollins is. But anyway, yes, Michael Bennett, of course. No, sorry, what was I on about? Brock Lesnar? Was I on about Brock Lesnar? I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought. Anyway, went for a double knee stomp there. Collided onto his knees, but was able to recover nicely. The cameraman is... There we go. We've got the camera back. Elbow to the back, meanwhile, by Bennett. Rollins is having a tough match here, but he can't let it be too tough on him. While he's trying to put on great matches for the fans, he's still got to be prepared for Guerrero come Sunday, who is in... Well, he's in a fine shape because he had an easy match. Uh-oh, here we go. In the corner, Bennett in trouble. This was a test for Bennett for if he ever thinks about cashing in. It may be a mistake against Rollins. Buckle bomb. Finished up. No! Curb stomp. You got to assume he was going for the curb stomp. It was reversed. Bennett's got him up. Michael Bennett. Photo finish. Is that the win for Michael Bennett? Can he defeat the ECW champion here tonight? No, Rollins kicks at it too. Kick to the gut. Brings him in. Rollins. What's he going for? Falcon Arrow. Rollins got... Well, he's certainly got a wake-up call there from Bennett. Very sudden reversal. Crucifix. Pinned by Rollins. And no, Bennett at it too. And now in the turnbuckle goes Bennett. Oh no, Rollins gets reversed. Wrenching on the arm. Front face lock. Brings him in. Suplex there. Rollins feeling a bit dazed for a moment. Taking a break on the outside. Doesn't want to spend too much time on the outside though. Instantly sending in Michael Bennett. Getting up on the apron now. Rollins going to fly back in the ring. And Michael Bennett does the simple tactic and just runs towards the ropes. Neck breaker there. Knee across the face. Once again, top rope. Double knees. Last time it connected. Rollins. Once again, Northern Lights. Nicely done. Rollins feeling it right now. Uh-oh. Bennett in trouble. In the corner. Up to his knees. Avara Kedavra. Cracking him across the skull. Rollins turns him on his stomach. Here we go. Curb stomp to Michael Bennett. And a message to Eddie Guerrero. 1, 2. Seth Rollins is the winner in our main event here tonight. Wow, that was an interesting main event, and Seth Rollins is your winner for it. He is... Oh, he's feeling good about that. We've got nothing hitting. I don't know what's going on. Rollins is standing there. Oh no! Eddie Guerrero from behind, attacking Seth Rollins once again after his match. A sneak attack by Guerrero trying to demoralize Rollins ahead of SummerSlam. This is going to be interesting. Both these men head in with a win, but what is going to happen when the night arrives? What is going to happen at SummerSlam? Which one of these men walks out as the ECW champion, and which one of these men can't have a title shot for who knows how long? It is going to be very difficult to say. My money's on Rollins out of respect, but Guerrero is just too evil. And who knows what he's got planned. Anyway, that ends this episode of ECW. Truly hectic. It's been great for the champions, who all head in with wins on their back, unlike the champions on Raw. But it's bad news for the challengers in ECW. Only Eddie Guerrero getting the win, the rest falling short. That ends this episode of Universe, though. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, and ta-ra.